Pretty cool, right?
Random guy telling me to go in the opposite direction? Weird. Let's keep this aside for a while, shall we? We were coming from Narkanda and heading to Kalpa, where we were to spend the night. The drive was about 6 hours long.
Amazing.
And nearly 160 kilometers. Loving the scenic beauty, which I had never seen before. Small context for the people who haven't seen the previous video. I do not have a GPS mounted on my handlebars, which is why I'm riding in the middle, so that I don't get left behind. To recap the events in the previous video, towards the end, the GPS made us take a wrong turn, and we were finding our way to Kalpa. Not a biggie. 3 guys with GPS, we would find our way eventually. At least that is what we thought. About 40 minutes later, we finally reached Kalpa, and we were just searching for the lodge, which was named Kalpa Inn. Yogesh, the rider in the front, had the location, so we were all following him. And it turns out the place was very close. However, due to extreme bends on the road, Abhinav and I didn't see Yogesh and Yudhvir go straight. We assumed they'd turned and went further down the road. So naturally, we started following. Few minutes down the road, we stopped to check for location because Abhinav also has a GPS. And then we continued.
Look at the view. Finally, I'm doing something with the motorcycle. Wow. Loving each and every second of this ride.
I was just being myself, and I was in awe of the view and the fact that I was finally touring. Because I never do that. I only commute in Delhi, which was boring, but this was so refreshing.
So here we are, day 2, and this time Abhinav and I are lost. There is no cell phone network so that we can use a GPS and go where we want to. It's an adventure, I tell you. You know what's best and better than being lost? Being lost with a buddy of yours.
Pro tip, get a Geo network SIM, as that is the only network that works in these remote parts of northern India. Do not rely on Vodafone or Airtel, as they might be popular in the cities, but as soon as you're out of it, they lose all sense of connectivity. Now I know in these situations one really gets tensed, given the fact that getting lost was not only our concern, as it turns out, we were also low on fuel, and there was no gas station in the vicinity too. This adventure, I'm telling you, it kept getting intense and intense and intense. And that damn hotel Kalpa Inn was nowhere to be found. And we kept riding, and we reached Rekongpyo, which was in the complete opposite direction.
I was too busy looking at the mountain. Forgot to upshift. are lost here. It's an adventure.
But we asked a local guy for directions, and luckily he had data on his mobile phone and suggested that we use it. After adding the location to the GPS, onwards we went. In the wrong freaking direction. But in our defense, the GPS was going crazy on us again and again. Anyways,
We've been lost for a couple of hours now, and
we then retraced our way back to the place where we got separated and found out that the lodge was just a few meters ahead and we didn't have to take that turn. You know, which the random guy at the beginning of the video was trying to tell us. Paying attention is really important when you are in the mountains. And people are genuinely very kind and helpful. You just have to listen. Thank you so much for watching this video.
जब डिसेलरेट करते हैं ना तब आती है आवाज पप पप
तो इतने पैसे दे के ये सब करवाना है तो स्टॉक ही चलता रहता।
अरे क्या कह रहे थे आप मेरे पीछे बाइक क्यों नहीं चलाओगे?
लैम्ब्रेटा चलती है
बाइक की आवाज वो टू स्ट्रोकर घटिया लैम्ब्रेटा नहीं होता तो पुराने जमाने का वैसी है।
मतलब कैसी है?
और उसके बाद फिर जहाँ पे मोड़ आता है वहाँ पे और फिर दो आफ्टर बन
हाई रैप में कैसी चलती है
ऐसे ही
और लो रैप में?
यही
लो रैप में पट यूजलेस कोई कंटिन्यूटी भी नहीं है साउंड। आई डोंट लाइक इट।